So welcome to this session. In this session of mathematics, we are going to be considering standard form and indices. And the aspects that we are looking at standard form and indices is exponential or indical equations. So when you talk about exponential equations or indical equations, they are equations that involve indices. And that is what we want to start with under this topic on standard form and indices. So when you are asked to solve the following question, the first question we have here says that 3 raised to power x equals to 9. So 3 raised to power x is an index, then equals to 9. Now, how do we solve this question as we have it here? So let's look at the solutions, and we are going to be picking it one by one to explain adequately what this is all about. So how do you get the value of x in the following? And what we have there is 3 raised to power x equals to 9. Now, the simplest way to solve this is to express 9 as a power of 3. And in doing so, this can also be 3 raised to power x is equals to 3 raised to power 2. 3 raised to power 2 is same thing as 9. So from there, since we are having the same base, this is the base and this is the power. So when you have an expression like x raised to power y, so we refer to this as the power, or we call it exponent, or it is being called index. Why this remain the base? So from here we could see that 3 are the base. We have 3 here as the first base and 3 at the second base. And once the base are equal, then what we are going to do is to equate the powers. And in doing so, we could see that our x is equal to 2. And that's how we solve that question. So let's see what we have quickly in the second question. In the second question, we are going to look at the same concept. Okay. Now let's see number 2 here. This says that 16 raised to power x is equals to 8. Also, 16 can be written as a power of 2 and 8 also can be written as a power of 2. So here 16 is 2 raised to power 4. Then the x here, we put it in brackets x equals to 8 can be written as a power of 2. That is 2 raised to power 3, and that is 2 times 2 times 2, 8. For 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 in 4 places. When you multiply, you get 16. From here, we could see that 2 raised to power 4 and x, that's 4x, is equals to 2 raised to power 3. Now, same thing, since we are having the same base, then we are going to equate the powers. We equate the powers, and in so we have 4x to be equals to 3. And from there you can see that divide both side by 4, divide both sides by 4. So that means you have 4x over 4 equals to 3 over 4. And this 4 cancel 4. Therefore, x is equals to 3 over 4. And that's how we solve the second question. As you can see, we are going to see how we are going to solve also the third question. I hope you have copied what you have on your screen for adequate knowledge and to go through it over again. So let's see what we have for the next question, which is number 3. In number 3, what we have in the question is 9 raised to power 4x is equals to 81. Also, 81 can be written as the power of 9. So we can have 9 raised to power 4x is equals to 9 raised to power 2. 9 raised to power 2 is the same thing as 81. Then from here, we can quickly say that equate the powers. And when you do that, you could see that 4x is equals to 2. Then here, we also say that divide both sides by 4. And that means we are going to have 4x is equals to 2, and that's over 4. And here 2 over 4. 4 cancel 4. Therefore, our x is equals to 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here 2, 1 over 2. And that's how we have the question solved. So let's see what we have in the next question, which is the number 4 question. In number 4, how do you solve question number 4? You can actually pause and try the question number 4. And the question number 4 says that number 4. Now, in this case, we are having this, that's 4 raised to the power minus 3x equals to 1 over 64. At first, let's look at this 1 over 64. You can rewrite it as this is 4 raised to the power minus 3x equals to 64 raised to the power minus 1. That is what 1 over 64 means. So 64 can be written as a power of 4. That means 4 raised to the power minus 3x is equals to 4 raised to the power 3 into bracket minus 1. So 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So here you have 4 raised to the power minus 3x is equals to 4 raised to the power minus 3. Then from here you can actually equate the powers. And when you equate the powers, what are you going to have? You have minus 3x is equals to minus 3. So from here you can divide both sides by 3. You can say that divide both sides by minus 3. So that means you have minus 3x over minus 3 equals to minus 3 over minus 3. So minus 3 we cancel minus 3, that's x, and minus 3 we cancel minus 3, that's equals to 1. So that's the answer is equals to 1, as you can see, and that's the easiest way and the step-by-step way to solve the question. Now the next question we have, which is question number 5, we are going to see how we are going to solve the question number 5 also. For question number 5, we have number 5, which is 16 raised to the power x equals to 0.125. Now, what are you going to do here is you are going to first convert the decimal into fraction. So here we have 16 raised to the power x is equals to 125 divided by 1000. So as you can see, 125 goes there 1, and 125 goes there is 8. That means 16 raised to the power x is equals to 1 over 8. And that means you can write this as 16 raised to the power x is equals to 8 raised to the power minus 1. And we can write both 16 and 8 as a power of 2. That means it's going to be 16, that's 2 raised to the power 4 to bracket x equals to 2 raised to the power 3 bracket minus 1. That means 2 raised to the power 4x equals to 2 raised to the power minus 3. Then from here you can equate the powers. So when you equate the powers, that means you're having 4x is equals to minus 3. So from here you can divide both sides by 4. So therefore we have 4x over 4 equals to minus 3 over 4. Then 4 cancel 4. Therefore x is equals to minus 3 over 4. And that's all. And that's how we solve the question. You can see step by step on how to solve the question. Now let's see what we have in the last question there, which is question number 6. In question number 6, we have the following. Question number 6 is we have 3 raised to power 2x minus 2 is equals to 9. So the 9 can be written as a power of 2. 3 raised to power 2x minus 2 equals to 3 raised to power 2. Now, here we can see that you want to equate the powers, and from there you have 2x minus 2 equals to 2. Now you can here add 2 to both sides, and in so doing you have 2x minus 2 plus 2 equals to 2 plus 2. That means 2x is equals to 4. Then from here you say divide both side by 2. That means you have 2x over 2 is equals to 4 over 2. 2 cancel 2. Therefore, x here is equals to 2, and that's the answer. You can see the way it is being solved for you step by step from one stage to another, and that is how we solve the following question. But eventually you have any other questions or concerns, please ensure you comment, subscribe to this channel to get more information, and also hit the notification button so that whenever any other video is uploaded, you have access to it. And follow us also to ensure that you get more information like this. And peradventure you have any question concern in mathematics, physics, and chemistry as far as it is concerned in your UTME, Waec, or Neco exam, you can as well write it on the comment section so that we have you covered and we explain the basic concepts to you.